Wow, I gotta say, as a gamer, we are certainly living in some really strange times now. Well, what's up again there, guys? Brian here, D3 Topics Gamer, and I have a quick little topic discussion video to share with you guys today. Now, before I start, I just want to apologize that I didn't get these videos out sooner, but that's kind of the disadvantage of working two full-time jobs, is that you only get certain days where you have time to film. But boy, I have to say, over these last number of days, we have had quite a number of massive updates that have happened on the Microsoft side of gaming, and I gotta say, this kind of gives me a little bit of concern moving forward. So if you haven't enjoyed this little topic video discussion video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, if you guys have any ideas for future discussion videos or rankings or reviews you would like me to do in the future, make sure you let me know what you'd like to see in the comments down below, and I will try to get them up as soon as I can. So, Microsoft. Number of major changes that I've never actually expected, and this has me a little bit concerned about the next generation of gaming because, these changes just don't seem to make sense. I mean, for starters, for whatever reason, Microsoft thought it was a really smart idea for them to actually increase the price of all of their consoles, which makes no sense because not only is this console really not selling all that well, but the concept of actually increasing the price of all of your main consoles just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I don't recall a time where that's ever, actually happened. I mean, if you even just, right here, if you just look at these prices right here, it was always weird to me that they had so many different versions of the same generation of console. Like, the Series X 512 gigs. that's gone up from $299 to $379, and then the Series S 1 terabyte, $354 to $429, and then the Series X digital. A digital only console, which I'm totally against, going from $449 to $599, and a complete $100. I personally cannot recall a time where any company 5 years into its system's lifespan has increased its prices so much. Even the Series X 2 terabyte Galaxy Special Edition is now gone from $599 to $729. And wouldn't that make it even higher than the overpriced PlayStation 5 Pro, which, heck, the highest I would ever pay for a Pro is like $600, maybe $650, and if I'm in a good mood and I find it in a good pawn shop. I just quite don't understand this practice, and this kind of gives me the sense that perhaps Microsoft is getting into that department of, going down what Sega did back in the day, where, they're not really doing so well in hardware, so they're going to start focusing on software, and they're going to just third-party all of their main titles, and that is highly unusual. Even they're increasing some of the prices of their controllers. I just don't understand what would be the point of something like that. And then if you go into their sales, it's so weird that this console at this rate is probably not even going to reach the same numbers of the Xbox One. And compared to the Xbox 360 era, that was considered a failure. So their consoles since the 360 era have been going down. So there is a real possibility that this could be the last generation of Xbox. And heck, the Xbox era has really been going on since, I believe, 2001. Now, heck, had you told me that this was going to happen like 10 years ago, old school, younger, PlayStation fanboy Brian would be jumping up and down. I'd be screaming, oh my God, PlayStation won the console war. But I'm not too excited about it, to be fair, because I just feel like everyone should have the right to play whatever console they want and just enjoy gaming however they choose. I feel like I'm glad I've matured quite a bit since then, and it just seems really unusual as for why they would make these decisions. And that gets me a little bit worried because, heck, the next generation consoles are supposed to come out in 2 years. It's crazy that 5 years have come out since 2020 when the Xbox and PlayStation 5 came out. As far as we know, they're probably working in early development for the PlayStation 6, we're probably going to get an announcement June 2027, and it'll come out in November of 2027. That is not very far from now. And if that's going to happen, imagine a world where there's only two consoles. There's PC gaming, which in my opinion has always been a little bit too expensive. And then you have the Nintendo Switch, which, trust me, Nintendo Switch 2 might be in a bit of a decline because Nintendo has always kind of had this pattern where they'll have like one successful generation and then the next one will kind of go down in the sense of like, you know, the Nintendo Wii really didn't do all. Nintendo Wii was very, very successful. The Wii 2 didn't do so well. Then you've got the Switch 1, which is very, very good. And then there's a good chance that the Switch 2, which might not do all that well. And heck, without an Xbox, I mean, that gives a PlayStation a lot of freedom to do whatever they want. And heck, some of their recent practices have always been kind of shady to me. And I'm a hardcore PlayStation supporter, and even I'm acknowledging that some of their decisions have been really, really stupid. And I'm telling you, I've been saying this for years. If it is announced that the PlayStation 6 is a digital-only console, I will not be getting it. And heck, I already know that a lot of friends that I have and close family members of mine, they're not even interested in getting a PlayStation 6 because it's possible that heck, it could be a $700 to possibly $800 price machine. And I think that's ridiculous for a console. I mean, I don't even think we were getting ridiculous prices like this back in the 90s. And heck, those machines were kind of the first generation of their time and they didn't really run very well. Now, on top of that, it was recently also announced that Gears of War was also coming to the PlayStation 5 and for $40. I mean, this is huge. This is a bigger sign that possibly we could be seeing the end of the Xbox era. Because I only recently discovered that apparently Forza had been released on the PlayStation and that's selling exceptionally well. And heck, I haven't played Gears of War since, wow, about 10 years ago. Well, I mean, the last time I played Gears, I picked up an Xbox One, I want to say April of 2014. And I only picked an Xbox One up just to see what the main competition was going to be. And I never actually finished Gears, so I don't know, now that they're remastering it, maybe I'll give it a second try. Maybe I'll enjoy it this time around. But heck, if Forza and Gears are coming to the PlayStation, that is a clear hint that Halo is not too far away. In fact, we might be getting an announcement about that any day. And heck, if the holy trinity of Xbox games is on PlayStation, there will be no reason for another Xbox to come out next generation. And that does have me a little bit concerned because competition always brings out the best of all these consoles. And it's been so long since we've had such limited options. I mean, I think that the Switch 2 could certainly compete against the PlayStation in terms of sales, but in terms of overall performance, I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as powerful as I believe a PlayStation 6 is going to be. And heck, some of us want to play it on the most affordable device because most of us cannot afford to play PC gaming and it's so expensive. And this just has me really, really concerned. I mean, what would the gaming industry be if there's very limited options? I mean, we've had 3 options for well over 20 years, and so we're entering some very, very strange times. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm just really, really hesitant. And what could this mean? It's just very, very weird. So, yeah. So that's really just pretty much what I want to get around. I mean, the Xbox price increases aren't making any sense, especially since its sales aren't very good for this generation. And heck, this generation's probably going to, maybe not necessarily come to an end, but the next generation is probably going to start in 2 years, and it's, very selling poorly. I mean, I think maybe the PlayStation 5 might pass the PlayStation 3, but even at this rate, there's a small chance it could hit 100 million sales, but I mean, that's highly unlikely. I mean, if it does, I mean, that's good for it to hit 100 million sales 2 generations in a row, but I mean, it might be unlikely, but yeah. So I want to know, what do you guys think? I mean, are you guys excited? Are some of you guys going to get Gears? Do you guys think that this really is going to be the end of Xbox, or do we think that Microsoft might give it another try and put out another console? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and debate in the comments down below. So again, just share your thoughts with me and everyone else in the comments down below, and always thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.